John, thank you so much. And yes, joining us now is our good friend Jason Boyett from Brick Elm magazine. He is here to talk about another fantastic article from the recent issue of the magazine where they take a trip back in time to 5 years ago already. And we're going to check in on older interviews from the first year of publication. Jason, thanks for coming in.
I'm always happy to be here.
And happy 5 years.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, we launched in May of 2021 was our first issue, which does not seem like that was 5 years ago, but here we are. So our May-June issue, the one that's out now, is our 5-year anniversary issue. And so we didn't want to like just dedicate the whole magazine to it, you know, all of it just being a focus on us. But we did take a look back. We have a feature where we explore some of our first interviews, some of our first stories, and ask the people, okay, what's happened since then? Where are you now? And so one of those, believe it or not, one of our very first features was about the Barfield Hotel, which at that point was not yet open. So it opened in the summer of 2021. We published this before that happened. And so if you look back at this, those are only renderings. Those are not actual rooms at the Barfield. But we talked about what it was going to be. We talked about the history of that building. And then, of course, we're here now, 5 years later, where it's not only a fixture in downtown Amarillo, it has a national reputation. It's appeared on Yellowstone. You know, they've made a lot of additions to what it is now. And so it's that kind of thing where we were able to talk about something that was coming, and now it's here. We're enjoying it, and you know, it's changed a little bit of downtown Amarillo. That was one of them. Another one that we talked about, and this is really interesting to me, a year after that, we did a profile of a guy named Evan Guerrero. Evan at the time was a student at WT. He was an astronomy student. He had developed, at that point, a TikTok following that was about 2 million people big.
Wow.
Teaching physics and astronomy on TikTok. So that was 2022 we first talked to Evan. And we were like, look at this Amarillo guy. He's got this huge TikTok
going
following.
viral.
Yeah, going viral. He's still doing it today. So he's built not just on TikTok, but on Instagram and on YouTube and on Facebook, all the social media platforms. He got sent recently by TikTok to Paris, France to create educational content with some scientists there. He's worked for Apple TV and talking about the physics of their series For All Mankind. And so Evan lives here in Amarillo, but he's doing all this really cool stuff. We checked in with him just to see how it was going, and he talked to us about how his account had grown.
That is so insane. And again, from Amarillo.
From Amarillo, a student at WT who had a larger teaching audience than any of his professors.
Look at that. This is so good. And Jason, how much does this mean to you, getting the chance to do this?
Well, you know, print media is weird now, you know. So we launched this thinking, I think this might work in Amarillo. We think we might have an audience for this. That we're still in business 5 years later. Part of it's about our endurance. Part of it's about the community has accepted it. We've got advertisers who want to be in it. We've got people who want their stories told. And so it says a lot about Amarillo, and that's what I really appreciate about it.
That's amazing. And for those that want to read more about this, where can they go?
So you can get it at brickandelm.com. You can read this actual article, this look back article, and then next week we've got a brand new issue coming out.
Oh, how exciting. Well, Jason, thanks for coming in.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
Of course. Stay with us. We have more Studio 4 on the way.